Hello, landlords and property managers. In the rental industry, tenant background checks are crucial for ensuring safety, financial stability, and a smooth tenancy experience. However, while protecting your property is important, respecting an applicant's privacy rights and complying with legal regulations is equally essential. In this video, we'll guide you through how to conduct tenant screening legally and ethically, balancing the need for information with strict adherence to privacy laws. You'll learn how to collect only relevant data, secure proper consent, work with compliant agencies, and manage sensitive information responsibly. Let's explore how to carry out thorough yet fair tenant background checks that meet legal standards and build trust with prospective tenants. 1. Know the legal framework for tenant screening. Before beginning any background check, it's important to understand the privacy and data protection laws applicable in your country or region. Laws such as the General Data Protection Regulation, GDPR, in Europe, the Fair Credit Reporting Act, FCRA, in the United States, and equivalent laws elsewhere define how tenant information must be collected, stored, and used. These laws restrict landlords and property managers from collecting more data than necessary and ensure that sensitive personal details are handled with care. Compliance with these privacy regulations is not optional. It's a legal requirement that forms a foundation of ethical tenant screening. 2. Get written and informed consent from applicants. Obtaining written consent before conducting background checks is a non-negotiable step. This consent must clearly state what types of checks will be performed: credit reports, employment verification, rental history, and criminal background if applicable. Including a comprehensive consent form within your rental application ensures transparency and keeps you compliant with privacy laws. This proactive approach also builds confidence among applicants, letting them know your process is professional, respectful, and aligned with legal standards. 3. Focus background checks on relevant information only. Only information directly related to the tenant's ability to meet lease obligations should be examined. Financial history, employment verification, previous rental records, and any serious criminal offenses relevant to tenancy may be considered. However, requesting unrelated or intrusive details, such as political affiliations, family status, or personal beliefs, violates both ethical norms and privacy laws. Restricting your screening scope to tenancy-related concerns ensures fair treatment and protects your process from legal or reputational risk. Partner with certified and compliant screening services. Using a professional tenant screening agency can help ensure your process aligns with all legal and privacy guidelines. These certified agencies are well-versed in data protection laws and maintain high standards for secure data collection, usage, and reporting. They provide clear procedures for applicants to dispute inaccuracies and deliver reports that help you make informed rental decisions. Working with such agencies not only improves efficiency, but also demonstrates your commitment to compliance and professionalism. 5. Approach criminal record checks with caution. Reviewing criminal records requires extra sensitivity. Automatic disqualification based on a past conviction, especially for minor or outdated offenses, can be legally questionable in many jurisdictions. Evaluate each case on its relevance to the tenancy, the severity of the offense, and how long ago it occurred. A non-violent offense from a decade ago may not present a current risk. Always ensure your evaluation is reasonable, unbiased, and well documented in line with fair housing practices. 6. Safeguard applicant data throughout the process. Handling tenant information comes with the responsibility of securing it from unauthorized access. Use encrypted digital platforms or securely locked storage for physical documents. Only those directly involved in the leasing process should have access to this data. Additionally, privacy laws usually require that data be retained only as long as necessary and destroyed securely thereafter. Regular audits of your data management practices are vital to stay aligned with data protection regulations and prevent breaches. 7. Issue adverse action notices when required. If your decision to reject an applicant is based on the findings of a background check, issuing an adverse action notice is legally required in several regions, including under the FCRA. This notice must include the reasons for rejection, the name and contact details of the screening agency used, and the applicant's rights regarding disputing inaccurate information. Being transparent in this step protects both the applicant and your legal interests. 8 applies screening practices consistently and fairly. All applicants must be subject to the same screening criteria. Selective checks based on race, religion, gender, or other protected categories constitute discrimination and can result in serious legal consequences. Standardizing your screening process ensures fairness, supports equal housing opportunities, and shields you from allegations of bias. Uniformity in tenant background checks strengthens your credibility as a landlord or property manager. 9, clearly state your screening criteria up front. Transparency helps manage applicant expectations and streamlines the selection process. Include clear screening criteria, such as minimum credit score, employment stability, or rent-to-income ratio, in your property listing or during early interactions. When applicants are aware of these requirements in advance, it reduces the risk of disputes and ensures that only those who meet your standards move forward in the process. 10, document your screening process and decisions. Keep accurate and organized records of each background check you perform, including signed consent forms, copies of screening reports, and written reasons for accepting or rejecting applicants. These records are essential for protecting yourself in case of disputes, audits, or legal claims. Store these files securely, in accordance with data retention rules in your area, and dispose of them responsibly when no longer required. Bonus tip: stay informed and consult legal experts. Laws governing tenant screening and data privacy are continually evolving. Keep yourself updated by following housing associations, attending landlord webinars, or subscribing to legal newsletters. When in doubt, consult a legal advisor with expertise in rental law to guide you through tricky situations. Being well-informed not only ensures compliance, but also strengthens your reputation as a responsible landlord or property manager. Thanks for watching. If you found this video helpful in understanding how to perform tenant background checks while respecting privacy laws, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the SANGAU channel. Stay tuned for more expert insights and tips to make your rental journey smooth and compliant in Bengaluru.